Hey, that is the question. I think that's from Hamlet. Isn't that from Hamlet?
Yes, to be or not to be.
That because we're celebrating Eddie Izzard is doing a 2-week run right next door at the Strand, and he's doing Hamlet. To be or not to be. Eddie, why don't you come and say hi? You're right next door. Come and kick it. We need some tickets, Eddie. We need some goddamn tickets. Why you gotta kick it with us and stuff? I'm quite sure Paul will dress up as a woman to come down for the show. I don't know about me. I don't look good in dresses though because I got like fat ass. My ass is too fat for a dress.
Although Myron would pay for that picture.
Myron would pay for that picture, yeah. Myron called me last night. I'm like, why
you
is
should
that?
tell him this call is charged at $1.99 a minute.
Yeah, I'm like, why you just calling me up, you know? Like,
randomly.
Just calls me. I think we're trying to we got to get a birthday show together. Where can we do a show? Because we have the same birthday on May 7th, so if anybody...
You and Myron?
Myron and I have the same birthday. So if you guys, anybody have a place we can do a birthday show on May 7th? I don't think Myron's been on stage in like 20 years or something.
So why don't you go find a place?
I am going to go find a place.
We have a venue here, but you would actually have to import your audience.
Oh, yeah, downstairs?
Yeah.
At the room? Maybe we should do that.
You'd have to promote it. You'd have to get a couple more comics. You'd have to, yeah. There's an opportunity. You have a month, more than a month, to come up with a plan.
To be or not to be.
Yeah, to be or not to be.
To be or not. The tickets for Eddie Izzard are kind of reasonable, you know.
How much were they?
I think they started at like $20 and then went up to like $80.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it should be.
To be or not. That's all I know from. I think I saw Hamlet. Wasn't like didn't they make a Hamlet movie a couple years ago?
More like 30 years ago. I want to say it was Glenn Close and Mel Gibson.
Hell yeah. I'm really excited.
It was hella long ago, right?
I'm really excited.
I want to say it was like nearly 30 years ago now. Go ahead. I'll let you keep talking.
I saw Eddie last year when he was doing Romeo and Juliet. He was playing both parts.
Right.
That's a bad joke. I'm sorry.
I gotcha.
That's a bad, but
well, yeah, he's definitely going to come visit, or they're going to come visit you.
I bet he's in town. You think he's in town?
Oh, for sure by now, right?
I wonder where they got him in the Four Seasons. He's probably or he's asked. You got to come and say hi, Eddie. We're big fans. At least Paul is a big fan.
Yeah.
How many times have you seen him on stage?
At least once, and then I own a ton of his stand-up specials, like 6 or 7.
Paul's
ones you can't
fan.
even get here. You had to get like bootleg, or not bootlegged, but like I had to purchase them from somewhere in Europe and have them sent.
I'll even shave my legs for that night. Shave my legs.
Shave my legs.
I don't know. I've never worn a dress. Have you worn a dress? Is that a question?
Yeah, no, that's a question.
My mom was too small. I couldn't put on her dresses. My mom is like 5 foot tall.
I'm trying to think. The closest I've come to it is putting a bra on underneath my shirt for something I did at Tommy T's when we were doing a show there.
Nice.
Let me see here. So, yeah, there was actually a Hamlet movie that wasn't that long ago too.
Yeah, it's with what's his name?
Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was thinking of the one that is okay. So, that was actually after that. So, in '96, there was a Kenneth Branagh film, but the one I was thinking is Hamlet with Mel Gibson and Glenn Close.
Yeah.
And then there was another one in 2000 with someone I can't even tell. It looks like, what's his name? Ethan Hawke?
Ethan Hawke, hell yeah. What's Ethan Hawke up to?
I don't know, not much. And then the original was Sir Laurence Olivier.
Sir Laurence Olivier.
It goes back to 1948.
Richard Chamberlain just died a couple days ago. He's a big...
Richard Chamberlain?
He's a big Shakespeare actor.
I remember him from whatever...
Oh, yeah.
Like nighttime soap opera, whatever he was in.
I'm excited. I went to see Snow White.
Okay. The live action.
Yeah, I saw the live action. It was pretty good. People don't like it, but I forgot the storyline. It's been a while since I saw the original. But my favorite part is the prince. I guess she's royalty. Her mom died and her dad married Gal Gadot. What's her name?
Yeah, Gal Gadot.
That would be fun. That would be a great stepmom. I wonder what I would do if Gal Gadot was my stepmom. That would kind of freak me out. But yeah, but the prince, he wasn't even a prince, but the guy that ended up kissing Snow White, bringing her back from death. I'm not giving it away because, we all know the story already.
Right.
He got caught stealing potatoes from the queen. So, that's kind of weird. I'm like, I think they're Irish, I mean, if you get caught stealing potatoes, doesn't that make you Irish?
Not really.
Potatoes, like, what are you going to do with a bunch of potatoes?
A lot of stuff with potatoes, no matter what.
You got to fry them. You can't eat potato. Can you eat a potato raw? I mean, do people eat potatoes raw?
I wouldn't think so. That would be nasty.
So, yeah, I mean, the film was okay. I mean, they had some songs. My favorite song, they had a song called Princess Problems.
Okay.
And I could relate to that, I got princess problems.
You got princess problems.
I got princess problems, too.
Sure you do.
But it was okay. It was weird that the dwarfs were all CGI and stuff.
The dwarfs were all CGI.
And they're all singing songs. And I mean, I kept wondering which dwarf I would be if I was one. And I think I would be like Sneezy because I sneeze a lot when I smoke weed.
Oh, I thought for sure you would have been creepy.
Nah.
Isn't that one of the dwarfs?
No, that's somebody else, dude. That's what's his name. It would be cool to have like a creepy dwarf,
Right.
It would have been cool if they had one of the dwarfs try and bang her or something, none of the dwarfs try to bang her and stuff. It would have been kind of fun, like, have one dwarf like, hey, why are you doing my bed,
Right.
But, it's Disney. It's goddamn Disney.
You've only been live for 8 minutes yet. You've already had 4 views.
I'm killing it, dude.
And if you guys feel free to make any comments. Oh, that was good. I'll get it. So make any calls. I'll take care of that. Make any comments and we'll talk about stuff.
Our guest Alvin couldn't show up. He said he's rehearsing with the rest of the chipmunks. They're going on a fair. He said he's got to watch some dog for some girl, I'm like, a girl? Isn't she a woman? How old do you got to be when you start calling women women? You call them girls. Yeah, where I live, my senior neighbors, they still call each other girls. The girls are going out tonight, like, it's all nice. But, they grew up in an era where, my neighbors were like one of the last generations that they had to listen to their husbands. These days, they don't got to listen to the husbands anymore. But, they call themselves the girls. But it's all good. He said he couldn't come. It's okay. It's okay. We don't need Alvin. He's not even my favorite chipmunk. It's the other two. Simon. No, Theodore. I like Theodore and stuff. Are the Chipmunks even around? Do they still come out with records and stuff? Why can't we get the Chipmunk records?
I literally just got 2 Chipmunk records in the last month and a half. One was Chipmunk Punk.
Yeah.
And the other one was Urban Chipmunk. And the reason I got it is because somebody was dumping all their
records.
All their rerecords.
I'm drinking.
So I grabbed it because, you know.
They're good albums. The Chipmunks are really good, you know. They were auto-tuned before auto-tune was auto-tune. They tried to come out with female Chipmunks, but nobody wanted the female Chipmunks. It was kind of sexist, you know. It was kind of sexist. I'm proud to say that
What did you go see?
Snow White. Here it is, Snow White. There we are. Look at that. And they got the picture of the prince and Snow White over here making out and stuff. You think people actually do that? Do you think they actually go to funerals thinking they're going to bring back some woman they're in love with? I never did that.
There's some stuff to talk about in general.
I never did that. I've never been to a funeral. I'm going to kiss this person and see if I can bring them back.
So there's Urban Chipmunk.
There's Urban Chipmunks. We got Snow White. We got a good collection here. Oh, this one.
NWA?
Is that NWA?
That is NWA, sir.
Which one? Which album is that?
It's like a single or something.
Oh, yeah. What does NWA? What does it stand for again?
Oh, you know. You know you're dying for me to say it.
Is it the National Wrestling Association?
Yeah, that's it.
Is that it?
The National Wrestling Association.
NWA is cool with Easy and stuff.
And then the Oakland Faders.
Yeah, the Oakland. Are you going to go to any A's games in Sacramento? Or the A's are in Sacramento now.
That's funny. The Oakland Faders, scratch encounters of the 12th kind, smoking the brown planterns theme. So there it is. That's worth money right there.
Hell yeah. I got St. Ides peach flavor. I'm down with the St. Ides, the peach. What about your drink? You got the fuzz. What is it called? The fuzz?
Yeah, fuzz or fizz? Fizz.
The fizz.
Yeah, it's in the cooler.
Yeah. I drink that once in a while.
Do you?
Yeah, because I always see the brand ambassador for that company. Actually, I have a hat from them. They gave me a hat in Santa Rosa. I have a hat from their company.
The fizz?
No. The main name of the company is called Manzanita Naturals or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember you having that hat.
Didn't
you get that from...
I got it in Santa Rosa at
why did I think you got it at the Chirp one?
No, I got it in Santa Rosa, and she gave it to me, and I didn't realize because I wear it a lot, and I was wearing it like she was at Mo Green's. I think it was for bingo.
And she saw it?
She's like, that's our hat. And I'm like, yeah. And then she said, I'm going to take a picture of you with that hat. But she never did. It kind of broke my heart. I was all excited. Somebody wants a picture of me.
Right.
I was all excited. But she never took the picture of me wearing that hat. But
what are you drinking in the Mountain Dew?
I got coffee in here.
You got coffee in there. You got St. Ides there.
I got St. Ides. We drink the peach.
The peach actually smells good. I just wiped that up on that towel, and it smells actually
it's really good. Somebody told me that they use like Arizona iced tea. They have the flavor for Arizona iced tea, and
they're like the recipe, and they just put cannabis in it.
I think maybe they bought the rights to the flavor. I'm not even sure, but...
Well, it's funny because I think you can get really close with a lot of these things.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to figure out what's in the ingredients, you know?
Right.
Most of the time they have one group of people. They hire outside people just to figure out what the flavoring is.
Right.
And the reason they're outside is because in case they get sued, they're like, nah, we never had any employees try and figure out, like, techie companies do that shit a lot. When there's a new product coming out that they're trying to figure out how it works, they always get independent people to take it apart. That way, if they get sued, they're like, nah, man, it wasn't us. You know, I don't know how we figured it out, but they always get somebody outside to just play with it, figure out how it works.
Right.
And then the people who build are the insiders and stuff. I went to the Union Station on Friday for their open mic, and I bought a joint. And they told me that they don't allow you in the lounge area unless you spend $25 now.
So did you tell them you were performing for them?
Yeah, I said I'm here for the open mic comedy. It was like around 7:15.
And what time did the show start?
8 p.m. The guy told me to come back at 8:15.
I come back at 8:15.
And I'm like, I mean, I understand, you know, if Mission Cannabis charges $25 for their lounge area, but that lounge area is nice. But at Union Station, they don't have any, like, bongs or rigs, you know? They don't have anything you can use.
Right.
But, hey, you know, it's their business. If they want to do that, it's cool. But, you know, why not just let me kick it, you know, until they open mic? Why tell me to come back later because I'm not going to spend $25, you know?
Right.
And they did it after they charged me $5 for a joint. Like, why not give me my $5 back then? You know, I'm just kidding, but I've been there. You know, I mean, I understand these dispensaries aren't doing well. Somebody told me that Barbary Coast is like $75 million in debt or something.
Really?
I'm not even sure. That's a lot of money, but yeah, I don't think these places are making tons of cash. You know?
I don't think they are at all.
You know, and I understand. You know, but. Like, if you're going to charge $25, you got to give it something, you know?
Well, okay, so then they're also trying to add to they're trying to add revenue. They're trying to get more butts and seats. They're trying to get people to pay more money and create more revenue. Well, I understand that, but the problem is that you also have people that are also trying to help you do that, like comedians. So comedians maybe should get, like, you only have to spend 10.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Because they're still getting a client. Yeah. They're still getting a $10 sale.
Yeah.
Plus, they're getting a free entertainer.
Not only that, but they're losing money because I almost went there today because I had to get some sleeping gummies for my mom. And
how did the ones I gave you last week work?
They're pretty good. But, like, yeah. And on Mondays, you get 10% off for the edibles down there.
Right.
But I was upset the way they treated me. Like, at least tell me to come back at 8. Don't tell me 8:15, you know?
Well, listen, you should have told them, I think I'm up first.
No, I mean, it's an open mic. You got to sign up.
Oh, you have to sign up at 8?
Yeah, you got to sign up. But it was like...
You don't have to do it on... or whatever. Okay.
You know, and I like Union Station because the owner is there. I know the owner. Like, he's there once. He's there a lot.
Right.
It's like it's more like a mom and pop place. You know, they don't got a bunch of different, you know, employees and stuff. But I was kind of shocked when they told me I had to spend $25. I'm like, is that just for one person, or can I bring a group of people in?
Jesus.
You know?
Right. No, that's for one person. But like I said, I kind of get it.
I get it, too. But it's like, you know, if I tell you I'm there for the open mic, don't, like, tell me to come back later, you know? Like, I mean, at least work with us, you know? And don't tell me to come back at 8:15. Like, I'm not... What am I supposed to do for, like, 45 minutes? I'm in the fucking Mission.
Right.
What do you want me to do? Go to fucking the Mission and 16th and hang out with they were doing some religious service or something. I don't know. I think they gave out free pizza down there, but
which one is this?
At Mission and 16th for the there's a homeless outreach group that gives out free pizza, I think.
You think?
Well, I've seen
you make it sound like you went there for pizza.
Oh no, I'm not eating that pizza. Like I do got some you know, I do got some like I'm not gonna eat pizza That's for the homeless, you know. I can buy my pizza, but yeah, I was kind of at first I was kind of stunned, but I thought somebody told me that before about Union Station, but I was like, you know, but I'm okay with it, you know. I'm having a problem with Uber. They keep sending me Teslas.
They keep sending you Teslas.
I know. I've ridden like in 3 Teslas the past week.
How many of them have been vandalized while you're driving down the road?
Nah, but I'm afraid. I'm really afraid, you know.
I wonder if they're doing that for a certain reason, or
I don't
you
know.
just happen to be. But no, it's Uber, so it's at least it's somebody driving. It's not a Waymo or something.
Well, half of the people who drive for Uber all have some kind of electric car. I've been in other electric cars. I think was it a Hyundai? I was in a Hyundai electric car too. But
Right.
Because it makes sense if you're gonna drive for Uber. You know, I don't know if it's cheaper the electricity because people don't really know. They don't really know how much they're paying. You know, for the electricity. So I don't think it's free. You know, but I don't think it's free. But yeah. It was pretty but I've been in 3 Teslas and it's scary. It's scary because I go through security and I don't want one of my neighbors freaking out thinking I own a Tesla. I don't own any Teslas.
Right.
And I'm wondering if they're gonna add something to the app because if I order an Uber and they send it to me and it's a Tesla and I want to cancel it, they're gonna charge me like $5. $5 is not a lot, but I mean, I'm afraid of being a Tesla. I wonder if there's a way we can avoid. Maybe I should go to Lyft. Actually, the best way to avoid the Teslas is to go for the cheapest one. You know,
To get the cheapest Tesla.
no, if they have different prices.
Oh, you mean
right?
that? You mean the Uber? Get the cheapest Uber?
Yeah, they got an Uber where you share. I've done it a couple of times, but there's nobody who's going my way, you know, an Uber. But yeah, you can share the Uber with other people. There's a cheaper rate, and I think if I do that rate, they're not gonna send me the Tesla. You know, I think the Tesla is more exclusive. You know, it's like more, you know, it's for the better customers. And I do tip them like $3. So
You tip them at least $3.
I used to tip him 5, but my financial advisor told me to go down to 3.
So I just looked up like the top 10 news stories over the day,
Yeah.
and they all have something to do with Trump.
Hell yeah. What are they? I think he's talking about Putin again, isn't he? He's going after Putin.
Yeah. U.S. orders French companies to comply with Trump's diversity ban. Columbia University head steps down after concessions made in feud with Trump over funds.
Yeah. It's crazy they're deporting that one guy who was leading the protests at Columbia.
Right.
They're deporting him and stuff. That is funny. I mean, I don't think they're going to deport him. I mean,
When do SSI recipients get their April checks?
is it tomorrow?
They don't know because there's some shit going on with that.
Oh, really? I might not get my check.
No, just telling you.
That's crazy. I might not get my check. Are they going to cut me off? My mom keeps telling me they're going to cut me off. I'm like, well, fuck it. Maybe I need to get a job. Maybe
But so you get Social Security or disability?
I get disability. I forgot which one it is. I never paid into Social Security.
You had a job, didn't you?
I had a job, but I didn't make that much money. Like,
But you still paid into Social Security, so
I paid, but it's not like the people who worked like for 40 years.
or 63 or 65 and a half years, right? No, we get that. That's why.
No, but I mean, there's different levels. Like, there's some people who are receiving like $1,100, $1,200 a month, you know, and there's me who I get like $750, $800 or something. So I don't know if they expect me to live on $800. You know, I don't know if they expect me to do that. You know,
Right.
I mean, maybe if I could, if I lived like I don't know, in Nebraska somewhere, maybe somewhere in the middle of nowhere, like maybe go to Mississippi or something. Maybe I can afford. But part of that money comes from the state of California, so I'm not sure how much. And I used to not be able to get the EBT either because they didn't want to give you both SSI and EBT. But now I can get the EBT and stuff. But I haven't got it. But, I keep thinking about it. But the trouble with the EBT is that that's like a household expense. So they ask you who you live with, how much they make. I don't want to straight up lie. The crazy thing, to be honest, the crazy thing, every couple of years, they ask to talk. Somebody calls in, they want to talk to me about SSI, but they never talk to me.
Who do they talk to?
They talk to my financial advisor.
Your financial advisor?
Yes.
Let me put you through to Myron just a moment, sir.
The judge decided I shouldn't be able to handle my own money. I need a financial advisor. Well, you know who my financial advisor is. I don't have to explain it to you, right?
No, I know who your mother.
Yeah. So every time they have a meeting, they don't even talk to me. They talk to my mom, which is funny.
But is she your advocate?
I guess she is.
Yeah, I guess she is because you had to give her authorization to do so.
Yeah, nobody asked me shit. Like, if it was up to me, I would be handling my own money. But I get a lot of it, but I don't get all of it. But I keep telling my mom it's inflation. I need more money. But
so I'm reading the story here on AL.com. Legendary rocker reveals on stage he's going blind, deaf, and fortunately I still have my voice. Who do you think they're talking about? 81-year-old.
It's not Elton, is it?
No.
Isn't Elton John going blind?
He might be. He's always worn glasses and stuff. So, Roger Daltrey, lead singer of The Who.
The Who?
Yeah, he was on stage the other day, and he actually said that, what was his quote? The joys of getting old mean you go deaf. I also now have the joy of going blind. Daltrey said while wearing purple-tinted sunglasses, fortunately, I still have my voice because then I'd have the full Tommy.
Yeah, it's true. He could be deaf. He could still play pinball, couldn't he?
Yeah.
He's deaf and blind. Isn't that the song, Deaf, Blind?
Deaf, dumb, and blind. Yes,
Deaf,
that is
dumb,
correct.
And blind. I don't know about the
A
dumb
deaf,
part.
dumb, and blind kid sure can play a mean pinball. Yes, sir.
I went to there's a video game museum in Oakland. I went to a couple of weeks back. I didn't realize it's in near downtown. There's a video game museum, but they charge you like $20 to go in there.
Into a video game museum?
Yeah, they got all the old systems like the Ataris. They got the Coleco.
That's funny. You should actually just make your own damn museum and start charging people.
Yeah, it's a video game museum. They got all kinds of stuff. It was weird though. I didn't like it. Because I've never really been a nerd.
Right.
I never really, but I'm not one of these people. Like, I like the old video games, like the whole new video games where they just shoot people like crazy. Like, they got some video games where you play a drug dealer, but they play a drug dealer that doesn't deal drugs. He just kills his customers.
Oh,
that makes no sense. You're a drug dealer. If you're gonna play a video game that you're playing a drug dealer, maybe you should deal the drugs to your customers. Don't kill them.
Yeah, you want to actually preserve your clientele.
Yeah.
You want them to come back and buy more, not drop dead.
They could have a video game like that. They could call it like fentanyl. Fentanyl, where you're a drug dealer and you sell them fentanyl. Like, oh, are they gonna die? Are they not gonna die?
That'd be kind of interesting to start making more games that are educationally based.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize I was still on camera as I'm doom scrolling through the news.
You're doom scrolling.
I was doom scrolling through the news trying to figure out as I'm looking down at my phone and the camera's on me the whole time.
So what do you got? You got any 420 plans? What are your 420
No,
plans?
I need to get a gig. I need to do some more stage time. I did some stage time last week and it felt really good and
I
want
guess
more of that.
420 falls on Sunday this year.
Really?
The same day as Easter and stuff, so you might not be able to go out. You got
Right, 420. Easter's on 420 this year?
Yeah.
No way.
Are you gonna hide the Do you still hide the Easter eggs for your kids?
No.
No.
Now I hide them so I can make an omelet in the morning.
I was talking to somebody. They're like, they're not going to any 420 events because she told me her mother has like a big Easter thing, and they hide joints and weed, and they hide like little alcohol bottles and eggs, and like Easter eggs. That's the kind of Easter place I want. That's the kind of Easter event I want to go to. Like
You're well informed, sir. Easter's date this year is Sunday, April 20th, based on the Gregorian calendar. However, many Eastern Orthodox churches follow the Julian calendar rather than the Gregorian.
The Julian yeah, every year, every year I always think about switching calendars, because the Chinese and the Jewish calendars, they're like on year 5,000 something. And we're like on year 2000.
So the reason it changes every year, it's like almost like a birthday.
Yeah.
That it always fell on the same day. So
Yeah.
every year it's offset a day.
Oh yeah, this year Jesus might just be high.
Well, the thing is, isn't it? So, isn't Easter on a different Sunday? It's always on a Sunday.
It's always on a Sunday.
And is it always the second Sunday or the third Sunday? What is that?
I'm not even sure. I don't know.
Because there's Good Friday, and then there's the 2 days later is Easter.
Yeah, that's the third Sunday. It might be on the third Sunday. I don't know.
Yeah, so.
I don't know. I don't even. The weird thing is, it was Mother's Day weekend in England this year. I didn't like this weekend. I didn't realize the English have a different Mother's Day than we do.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
They don't do the same day for Mother's Day.
Right.
But I didn't realize that. If I had known, I would have bought my mom a gift.
That is correct. So we will put up. I will not put up the studio line until I actually.
I should do that. I wonder if every country's got a different Mother's Day. Mother's Day always falls after my birthday, so.
It does.
I always tell my mom, "You want a good Mother's Day gift? You know what to do."
Right.
You know what to do. You need to give your son. Yeah, I was supposed to be born on Cinco de Mayo, but my mom was drunk at the bar drinking when.
Oh Jesus.
She was out there getting drunk on tequila. She didn't realize that. She was dancing. I was trying to be born.
She was drinking, but didn't realize she was pregnant with you.
She knew she was pregnant, but she didn't. She decided that I'm never gonna ruin Cinco de Mayo for her.
Oh Jesus!
And she decided she was gonna go and get.
Wait,
drunk.
so hold on. When's your birthday? The 9th?
7. The
7th.
7.
Gotcha.
Siete de Mayo.
The 7th of May.
The 7th of May. Hey, let's get Myron in here. Myron, call in. Why are you calling my house? Why aren't you calling the show?
Here we go.
Don't be calling me.
Let's put this up here.
Don't be calling me. You know what? I'm trying to watch.
See if we can get the studio line.
I'm trying to watch some travel show with my mom.
Here we go, guys.
The studio hotline is open, 650-503-3435.
Damn it, Myron. John Wheeler. Where's John? I haven't seen John.
John Wheeler? How about Jeff Wheeler?
Jeff Wheeler.
It's been so long, you don't even remember his name.
I tried to get Joe Mama to come in, but she just emailed me. She said, "I appreciate you."
And you guys can also video message us on Facebook at either Paul Brumbaugh or Chris's page, and we can grab you.
That's a weird response. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, Joe Mama.
I think she's moving though, right?
I asked her if she was still around. Has she moved already? Maybe she's already gone.
She's like at that point.
Tomorrow's the 1st, so I don't know if she's got to be out by the 1st or.
Right.
I don't know. Is she in rent control? Because if she's got rent control, I'm moving the hell in. I'll be the next roommate in that place. They got rent control. I'll move in. You got some
where she was. No, I think that her mom's still here, I believe. So she still has family, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, but she lives with her son. She lives with her oldest son. I guess her son's there. Her son works at Trader Joe's and stuff.
Gotcha.
So why not bring in some Trader Joe's stuff while you're at it?
That's right.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you too. I was like, what does that mean? Does that mean?
What does that mean?
I appreciate you. It almost sounds like you know.
That's a canned response.
Is she mad at me because I didn't go to her?
No, that's what.
I didn't go to her comedy show on Tuesday. Her birthday show.
Well, like I was saying, is I was gonna make it too, but I would have literally had to wait for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Because I was leaving at like 4 or 5 in the evening.
I thought I had COVID, and I bought some COVID tests from Amazon, and it took 4 hours, and I should have done it early in the morning so I could have got tested. But yeah, that's why I was sick. But I would have gone too. But like maybe she's mad at me for not showing up. I feel bad now. I feel bad.
No, you shouldn't feel bad.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, Joe Mama.
Oh, was it her birthday? No,
her birthday was on the 22nd.
Oh.
It's also Reese Witherspoon's birthday, I think.
It's also Reese.
Happy birthday, Reese Witherspoon. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I don't know why I remember her birthday. That's kind of weird.
So the San Francisco Chronicle reports that a downtown San Francisco building to sell for deep discount despite its popular ground floor retail. It's where the Ross Dress for Less is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Expected to sell for less than a third of its pre-pandemic value, despite featuring a popular ground floor retail tenant that recently extended its lease at the property for the next 10 years. So Ross is still there. They're selling the building for about a third, less than a third, and they even have a tenant at the ground floor that just signed a 10-year lease. Unlike the building we're in, that I believe is still
how long is your lease for?
Ever. Until they take me out.
Until they take you out?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought Ross I didn't realize Ross doesn't own that building. Like,
which one?
The building they're in.
Oh, Rossmore?
Yeah, no, Ross.
Oh, the Ross. No.
Oh, yeah. That's a big Ross. It's like what, 4 floors?
Or something like that, yeah.
I used to go there, but they like to mess with people. Sometimes they don't run the electric stairs, so they make you walk up the stairs.
Damn.
Because they don't want people robbing them. I get that shit, but I mean, I'm fucking old, you know. I'm not trying to walk upstairs, you know. I mean, I should. I'm kind of a bad person when it comes to stairs, because when I'm on BART and I'm taking the stairs, the electric stairs, and I see somebody walking right next to me, walking up the stairs, I like heckle them, you know. Sometimes I talk shit to them. I'm like, who's gonna get there first? Am I gonna get there before you get to the top? Which one of us is gonna arrive first? I heckle people who take the stairs. I'm a terrible person. You ever heckle somebody because you were on the electric stairs and they were walking upstairs right next to you?
Oh, and they go really quick by you, like bypass you?
Well, no, this woman didn't beat me up. She tried to, but she was like losing it.
Ooh, the dog is letting somebody know he's here.
Is somebody here?
They must be.
Is somebody outside?
Let's see.
Who's outside? Is there anybody there? There's nobody.
Just our neighbors. Come on.
Oh.
Come on, little dog. He's protecting us.
Oh, yeah. I saw
So
some.
multiple people were injured after a shooting in the San Francisco Bayview.
Well, the Bayview is always a nice place to get shot at, you know. It's always a respectable neighborhood to get shot at, the Bayview.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody about how many guns a guy had that shot the dispensary owner nearby. That dispensary, that got like a month ago, and I guess the guy had like 4 guns on him and stuff.
Really?
And I'm like, how the hell are you on like Section 8 and getting guns? I mean, you can't buy guns legally if you're on Section 8, can you? Can they restrict your... Somebody told me if you get the weed card from the government, you can't legally own guns, you know?
You're not supposed to, like... when you apply for a gun license, one of the things, that's what Hunter Biden got in trouble for, they said you can't be under the influence of any street drugs, and he was under the influence of cocaine.
But he snitched himself out because he put it in the book. I mean, that's
right.
just straight up dumb, you know, like.
Well, he was just trying to be honest, right? I get it.
And yeah, I mean, but he's okay. I think Biden like pardon all his sperm in case he has more kids.
All his sperm.
Yeah,
he pardoned every one of his sperm.
I think
all 3 of them that are left.
He pardoned all the sperm. Like all the Biden sperm. You know, all the future kids born. I mean, how many family members did Biden pardon? Like, I wish he had pardoned me and stuff. You know. That's a fun place. I haven't seen Biden since he left the White House. I wonder what he's up to. Probably nothing.
So they say that Elon's going to move X out of San Francisco.
Well, didn't he already move out of that building?
No. Yeah. San Francisco Gin Hall has owned a beer hall on Polk Street in San Francisco for 11 years. The beer hall is right across from X's headquarters. Back in 2013 when the company was called Twitter, Jen says this area was the place to be. It was definitely the heyday. When we opened Twitter was here. It was sort of a tech hub. There was other tech offices, residential buildings were going up, and there was just a lot of more people, Hall said.
That blue building where Twitter. So are they still down in that building?
Yeah, they are.
I was reading that the former owner of Twitter, the guy before Elon Musk, he laid off like 1,000 people from one of his companies. I guess they're not doing well at all.
No, he's lost a lot of money. He's getting a lot of different either damages to different parts of his fleet or vehicles or businesses. He's lost a lot of money in stock. He's had different stars, like Hollywood stars, go out and either donate their cars or smash their cars or do something with the Teslas.
The incredible thing is he's still like the richest man in the world, you know?
Right, and even after losing more than half or whatever.
Well, he's not the other guy, Bezos. What about Bezos, like, rented out Venice just to get married and stuff, you know? I'm down for renting out Venice for your wedding, but now you're like your second wedding, you know? That's something you should do on your first wedding. Your second wedding, maybe you should just do it at Venice Beach, you know? I'm always one of those people, like, you just don't go all out for your second wedding.
Whoa, they pulled, you know who Amber Ruffin is?
Who is that?
Amber Ruffin is the writer for, used to be one of the writers for Seth Meyers, Late Night with Seth Meyers, but she's also, she's a comedian. She's a stand-up. She has at least one special. She also has...
Did she get canceled?
And she's also on that CNN thing with Roy Wood Jr., which is called Have I Got News for You with Michael Ian Black. Yeah. And so she was actually... she was picked to be the comedian for the White House Correspondents' Dinner, which is like the best gig for a political stand-up comedian ever. They just canceled her. They just canceled her appearance next month.
Of course.
Because they don't say, but it's basically, I have a feeling it's because...
I think it's because...
She was in a roast the fuck out of Trump.
But who runs that thing anyway? I mean, who...
It's the White House Correspondents. And so it's all the... Or I'm sorry, it's the...
So who gets to cancel her, though? I mean... Who hired her? Who cancels her?
Okay, so
I don't think Trump gets to decide who the comedian is. Does
no,
he?
because even when he was president last time, he didn't go because he knew he was going to be jacked with. Amber Ruffin's slated performance at next month's White House Correspondents' Center has been canceled. The group's president announced Saturday.
That sucks.
In an email to members, White House Correspondents Association presidential Eugene Daniels, who until recently was a reporter for Politico. Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
That's
why.
That's why.
He was a reporter for Politico, is set to join MSNBC's as a senior Washington correspondent.
Oh, yeah.
Said with the WHCA board had unanimously decided we no longer featuring a comedic performance this year. Wow. So they're not going to have any comic. The Emmy-nominated Ruffin, a longtime writer and performer on Late Night with Seth Meyers, among numerous other credits, including Black Lady Sketch Show, had already been announced by the WHCA
That's my favorite,
in early February.
That's my favorite sketch show, the Black Lady Sketch Show. Have you seen that?
No, I've not seen that.
You're racist.
I'm telling you.
You are racist.
I've never seen it. I like her. She's really funny. Even
Amber?
Yeah, and she's really funny, especially even on the last few weeks on Have I Got News for You. She does not like people that should not be rapping, which Roy Wood Jr. keeps messing with her. And then what was the one last week? Oh, they were showing different photos of people before they had their Botox and everything else, and it was like Laura Trump. It was Kylie, or what's her name, Guilfoyle, and all that stuff.
Isn't it great that Tiger Woods is dating Trump's son's ex-wife? Is it wife? Was it the wife?
What, Guilfoyle? Garfoyle?
No,
Guilfoyle?
no, the other one.
Laura Trump? No,
Yeah.
that's Eric's wife.
No, he's dating somebody. I don't know.
Who's
Tiger.
Tiger
Tiger Woods. Can you imagine?
Vanessa Trump.
Vanessa Trump, you see? He's dating somebody with the last name Trump. That's somebody's ex-wife, isn't he? Like,
oh, it's Donald Trump's Jr.'s ex-wife.
yeah, that's the other guy, yeah. So they're both divorced? Yeah, because, yeah. Wasn't Gavin married to wasn't Gavin married to, like, Guilfoyle, or?
No, I don't think so. She was the Fox one, but
No, I think Gavin's first wife was Guilfoyle, wasn't it? Wasn't Gavin married to her? You gotta check that up. I think Gavin's first wife is Guilfoyle, isn't it?
Oh, look.
How much you want to make a bet?
Let me see. Ooh, wow.
Was I right or what?
From 01 to 06, it was Kimberly Guilfoyle.
Boom.
And then now he's...
How the hell you doubt me, son?
Really?
How the hell you doubt me?
Yeah, the scary thing is that she was kind of pretty before she got all her work done.
She's pretty now.
No, she looks wrong now. So this is
how you doubt me?
This is what she looked like before.
I don't know.
That's what she looked like with...
Who cares what she looks like? I'm asking you, why you doubt me? Will you think I would lie to you?
I couldn't remember. I didn't know.
God damn it. Are you like shamed that the...
Look at her face.
Are you ashamed?
That's
Are
wrong.
you ashamed that our governor was married to Guilfoyle?
No.
Are you ashamed?
Gavin's all over the place.
He is all over the place.
Yeah.
What's up? They're trying to recall Gavin, aren't they? They're trying to recall him. But that's like a waste of money, dude. We're not going to get that guy out. He has like less than 2 years left. Let him just like do his thing, you know?
Yeah, I think he's poisoning himself.
I don't know. He has a podcast, but...
Yeah, he has a podcast now. He's just as powerful as you are.
It's not as funny as mine, though. My podcast is way funnier than his.
Right.
Way funnier. I don't think there's anything funny about his. I don't think Gavin's ever been funny. Maybe that's what Gavin needs. He needs to hire some joke writers. He needs some jokes. That's what Gavin needs. He needs a ha-ha. He needs to tell us some goddamn jokes. I was reading about how the Atlantic, the editor of the Atlantic, got all the war plans for Yemen.
Right.
I'm like, are we actually in a war in Yemen? Like, I mean, why the hell are we in Yemen? That's what I'm trying to wonder. How are we involved with that? You know, I mean, I thought Trump kept us out of foreign wars. I mean, why are we involved in Yemen? What the hell is going on in Yemen? Dude? Like, you know, is there oil in Yemen?
Yeah, something like that.
There's gotta be a mess of oil in Yemen and stuff. You know, I keep seeing commercials for Dubai. Like, yeah, fuck Europe. You want to go to Dubai? I'm like, yeah, I do. Would you go to Dubai?
Would I go to Dubai? It's really pretty there.
Oh yeah.
Well, I wouldn't live there.
Why not?
Because I love America.
A lot of rich people live in Dubai.
They do. They do.
Have you ever thought about leaving the country? Have you ever?
For vacationing, sure, but never for no.
I was talking to a friend of mine. She's going to Vancouver because she wants to protest. She's afraid of protest here.
Right.
So she's going to go to Vancouver to go protest. It's like, hey, people got to protest, you know, go protest. You're going to go to Vancouver. And she was surprised. She told me, yeah, I'm going to Canada. I'm like, you're going to Vancouver, aren't you? And she's like, how did you know? I'm like, how the fuck do I not know?
Right.
Well, there's only two places that people visit in Canada. They go to Montreal, Toronto, and Vancouver, because Vancouver is like the San Francisco of Canada. So
right.
I'm like, if you love the Bay Area, I'm quite sure you love Vancouver. You been to Vancouver? Or?
No, I've never been to Canada. I would love to go to Canada.
You gotta go. How the hell you not been in Vancouver's like 2 hours away from Seattle. Actually, that's what you should do. That's a road trip every Bay Area person should take during the summer, is drive all the way up to Seattle.
Right.
I did that one year. I drove up all the way up. 2 days. 2 goddamn days, goddamn it. It's a fun road trip. You know the great thing? Let me get this is my mom and her sister did this one time. Like, you know, Canada Day falls on July 1st, right?
Nope, but now I do.
So you can go up to Canada for July 1st, and then you can celebrate July 4th in Seattle. See? Those 2 days.
Those are the days.
Those 2 days, I don't know what you're going to do those 2 days. But yeah, so I don't know how you doubt me that Gavin was married to Guilfoyle. How the hell you not know?
That's scary. I should have remembered
For
that.
being a Trump hater, you don't really know your facts, son. You could be even bigger Trump hater. You just didn't know. You didn't know. People still hate Gavin in San Francisco. You can talk to people who lived here for years, and some of them they can't stand Gavin, dude. They just can't stand them. I do. I like Gavin, but the crazy thing about the weed thing, I didn't realize these dispensaries can't file for bankruptcy. It's illegal. If you're in the weed business, it's illegal for you to file for bankruptcy. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
I mean, who the hell comes up with shit like that except for Gavin, you know? I think Gavin, that's why I know Gavin's not a fucking pothead, dude.
Right.
Because who the hell comes up with shit like this, you know? What kind of evil warlord, comes up with shit like that? I can't have any free weed. No free weed, man. No free weed, man.
So, guys, if you have any questions, we have our chat on. Feel free to leave us or ask us a question.
Somebody's got to call me, dude. Like Myron called me last night. Why the fuck are you calling me when I'm trying to watch travel shows with my financial advisor, you know? It's Sunday night. Sunday night dinners are big in my family, you know? We always make some spaghetti. But the guy called me.
Spaghetti last night.
I'm like, why the hell is he calling me when I'm trying to watch travel? And I only watch travel shows with my financial advisor because my mom refuses to watch the news. So.
Right.
So we watch Samantha Brown. You know Samantha Brown? Samantha Brown has like a travel show on PBS. We're watching PBS travel shows, not the cool ones, the PBS ones. There's
right.
Or the other guy who does the European vacation. I'm like, who cares? Who the fuck cares? But yeah, I was watching a travel show with my mom yesterday,
Right.
and they were showing Hamburg, Germany, right? And that's where my mom's family's from, is Hamburg. My mom's mother's family came from Hamburg, Germany. They were bankers.
Really?
They came to Chile to start a bank. Yes. My mom's family, they're all bankers, you know.
That's right, because didn't you say something about your brother's a banker? or
My
something?
brother's a CPA. I have one of my cousins works in the government, in the financial district, in the government. I mean, her brother was in insurance. Her sister worked in a bank.
Right.
I don't know why. I mean, nepotism. Nepotism.
Nepotism.
But nepotism only worked if we actually own the bank. We don't own any banks. You know what I mean?
Right.
We don't own any. The only banks my family owns are the sperm bank
The sperm bank.
that I have in my bedroom.
Sperm bank.
the
The one
sperm
that
bank.
the one that you
That's what
deposit into nightly.
That's my sheet. That's what I call
Yeah.
my bed. The
Yeah.
sperm bank.
The
The only-
socks that stand up on their own
I
in the
wish
corner.
they would stand up on their own. I have a bunch of weed socks. I have like 30 different weed socks. I have a weed socks. Actually, I buy my weed socks at a dollar store on 16th Street in Mission. There's a dollar store right there, right across the Wells Fargo Bank. I always get weed socks. If you want to know where to get weed socks,
For a buck $25,
Yeah.
there they are.
I know people are always disappointed when you
You
show
should
up.
go get them so we can put them on the dog.
I know.
The dog needs some weed socks.
He needs some. He needs some 420 treats for like dogs and stuff.
He's already on the CBD this morning.
Oh yeah, you already got him on CBD.
Yeah, he goes in his food.
He looks tired.
He goes
So-
because he wants to go run around, and he knows that I'm just sitting here talking on a microphone, which does not interest him at all.
Isn't there a dog park nearby?
There is one across the street at UN Plaza,
Yeah, there's a dog park down there. Why don't you take him down there?
and we'll probably take him after this because I have time.
Yeah. I had a friend who had a dog that wasn't fixed. I didn't realize you can't take your dog to a dog park that wasn't fixed.
You can. You just have to watch them.
Oh yeah.
You can't get them. They can't. Even if they're not fixed, they still want to mount another dog, and you don't want them doing that either.
I mean, I don't understand why that's a problem because women,
Dogs should be able to do that, but it shouldn't be
Yeah.
like you bring them to the park just to get laid.
I mean, and the other thing is that it's a business,
It's not like a doggy brothel.
You got one group that has all their dogs spayed or neutered. Then you got another group that's basically breeds them for money.
Right.
So where's the middle ground? Where are the people that want their dogs
Just to get laid.
I know. I mean, like, I never understood that. Like,
Ace is an advocate for that.
I never understood that. But yeah, I had a friend whose dog wasn't fixed, and this dog was constantly trying to hump everybody, was jumping on everybody. And I felt bad for the dog because I realized it's not the dog's fault. The dog came into this world natural. Dog is horny, wants to have some puppies. Because the dog was expensive,
He was snipped.
Yeah, the dog was a big dog. This thing would just like constantly jump on people. It was a scary thing. But I was on Muni and somebody showed up with a big ass dog. It always trips me out, like, you know what, if you want to be homeless and do drugs on the streets, have a little dog. Nothing makes me more nervous than seeing some drug addict, crackhead with a big ass dog on the Muni bus and trying to tell me the dog's not going to bite me. Like, I don't know what the fuck you give your dog. The dog could fucking bite me. Like, I'm going to bite you because I got him on some Ritalin and shit. I don't know. But it's like, it always trips me out when I see these people with big ass dogs. Like, if you want to be homeless, don't have a big ass dog, maybe they need it. They need it for protection. But my thing is, I have a little dog, But, yeah, I've seen some big, this dog was big. I mean, this dog was fucking huge. And I was like, what the fuck, man? You know, and you could tell, you could tell these people, I'm not trying to label anybody. Like we all, I mean, you fucking ride Muni. After a while, you gotta be able to look at somebody and know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, some people on Muni are kind of sketchy.
Sketchy as fuck. And I was like, I was like,
I thought they're not supposed to let dogs on Muni.
oh no, they're bringing dogs on Muni. Because every dog is a service dog.
Yeah, every dog's a service dog.
Every dog is a service
Even
dog.
if it's not wearing...
Nah. As long as, it's not wearing diapers and shit. And he's a little collar saying, I'm a service dog. I'm a service dog.
Yeah, and that's why I worry about walking my dog around San Francisco. Some dogs are kind of sketchy. They lived on the streets and...
Oh, yeah.
And they're not... they don't... dogs definitely can have mental health issues just like people.
Oh, yeah. Dogs have PTSD.
Yeah, my dog is really chill, and so yeah, no, I don't want to subject him to
dogs.
That
No, they got PTSD. They're like, they cut my balls off. Like, but now they got new technology where with AI, you might be able to talk to your dog. Would you want to talk to your dog?
Would I want to talk to my dog?
No, if they develop AI
like
technology,
some sort of communication device.
Yeah, if they develop some kind of
like Google Translate for dogs.
Yeah, so they can figure out. Would you talk to your dog? What would you say to your dog?
All the stuff I'm already telling him.
You're
that I
fucking
love
lazy.
him.
You're fucking lazy.
No, I love you. That you're a good dog and you do all the right things. He's
what do you
the
think?
greatest.
What would your dog say back though? What?
He would probably say, "Thanks for getting me out of that kennel."
He'd like.
And I like my food.
The CBD makes me sleepy.
And thanks for giving me a good place to sleep and lie, even here. When I let him into the studio this morning, all I do is open up the door.
Yeah.
And he goes and jumps on the couch.
Well, the elevator people told me you locked in your dog and went to pay for your...
I went to go park my car, yeah.
Yeah, even they know what kind of a bad dog parent you are.
Yeah, bad dog. No,
He
I told
locked
him
up
so
his
you don't go
dog.
grabbing on the door, because if you go grabbing on the door, he's going to do like he did 15 minutes ago and bark.
Even the elevator... One day the elevator people were talking about wondering why you got so many computers. And I'm like...
Yeah, we had that conversation too. Because it takes 1, 2, 3, 6, 7... at least 7 computers to do what we do here at the studios.
Oh, yeah.
And then even right now, I think while we were on the air, I sold another one. I sold a computer for...
You sold a computer? How did you sell it?
$250 on Marketplace, sir.
What kind of computer was it?
There's a new feed all about comedy that you may be interested in.
Right here. What about Eddie? Why hasn't Eddie, come over to kick the... Eddie, we're at the Oddfellows building. Come and kick it with us, Eddie.
Yeah, I'm going to go see if I can reach out to them.
To be or not to be. Or will Chris show up or not show up? Because he got no free tickets. Eddie, what's up? Hook me up. God damn it, I'm a big-ass fan of Eddie Izzard and stuff.
So this comedy page on Facebook, it shows a whole bunch of amateurs, but then it has people like Pauly Shore.
I'm Shakespeare Light. I'm Shakespeare Light.
You're Shakespeare Light.
Meaning, you want me to explain what Shakespeare Light means? It means I didn't do AP English classes, so my Shakespeare is limited. It's limited.
Right.
Nobody forced Shakespeare on me. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you. I know Romeo and Juliet, but they actually showed us Romeo and Juliet in high school. I think there was nudity in the movie and stuff. I think the two actors ended up suing the director or something.
Right.
For some evil thing what he did. I don't even know. But I think there was nudity in that movie and they showed it to us. I think that might be the only time I actually saw nudity in school.
The only time you saw nudity in school?
Yeah.
The only time I've ever seen nudity in school was probably National Geographic.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty good. That was pretty good and stuff.
When they showed the little specials on showing film and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's weird that, we're all tripped out about boobs. In other parts of the world, women they're topless. But I hear like we're freaking out over boobs and shit.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we're oversensitive about certain things that shouldn't be,
Yeah,
and
you
we're
know?
not sensitive about other things.
Hell yeah, you know. I mean, I'm okay with women breastfeeding in front of me.
Right?
I promise not to look.
And yes, I'm grabbing some smoke because we're getting closer.
We're getting closer, and nobody's calling.
It's only 2:15.
Why didn't Myron call in? Hey Myron, I'm trying to get us a May 7th show for our birthday, but you know, I think my only rule, if Myron, if we get a show, you know, you do gotta pee in the dog bowl because like,
You gotta pee in the dog
you
bowl.
gotta pee in the dog bowl. God damn it, we gotta go old school, you know. We gotta make sure we get canceled.
My
where we're
dog's
at.
sniffing it, going, "Oh, is it food for me? No, it's not food for
Nah, you don't.
you." And then as soon as I said no, it's not food, look what he did.
I
is he
accidentally
lo-
tasted a dog biscuit one time, like
Ace, get that off there.
for a CBD dog biscuit. I was at a session. Somebody won, and they asked me. I think they asked me if I had a dog. I think they had, but I didn't realize it was a dog biscuit. And I tasted it, but it was so bland. That's when I knew like this ain't human food. It got no taste. And I'm like, do dogs taste differently?
Two dogs taste.
Do dogs taste differently? I love that commercial. Have you seen that commercial where like some dude has got his dog's food in the refrigerator
No.
and some woman is complaining like, "Why you got the dog food in the refrigerator?" And then she got kicked out of the house. Like, you got to go home. God damn it! Nobody talks shit about my dog's food. It's food. God damn it! It's food.
You're a good dog.
You're a good dog. It's a quiet dog and stuff.
Yeah, you know, he gets really animated and he runs a lot.
Do you
when I take him
celebrate
to
the
park.
birthday? Do you celebrate the dog's birthday?
Yeah, kind of. The day we got him.
Oh, you don't even know
What's
his
it?
birthday.
We don't know his birthday.
Why not?
He didn't have an ID when we found him.
So he's that type of dog.
He's that type of dog.
You didn't pay money for him. Is that what you're saying?
No, we rescued him.
You rescued him.
Yes.
What do you think about people buying dogs? What do you think about
I think there's plenty of dogs out there. I think you should adopt a dog no matter what it is.
I can't believe your dog is a rescue dog.
Yeah, he's from the shelter in Stockton.
Yeah, I mean, your dog is a nice dog. I figured your dog came with a price tag.
No.
Am I the only one that thinks you probably paid for your dog? Like, it looks like one of those.
He was gonna cost like $100 or whatever, but their shelter was full, and so they did all the shots and everything for free.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, he's a good dog.
And they snipped him and stuff.
They snipped him. They pre-snipped him.
You
He had a
snipped-
little blue line where his balls were for a minute.
That's sad.
It is a little sad.
Do you ever wonder if your dog wishes it could have the balls back?
I was, we have a cat and we have a dog that I wish that they could have babies because, like
Together?
this dog is good. No,
Together, you want to.
no, because the dog is a really good dog
Would it
and the
be
cat's a
cool?
really good
Would it
cat.
be cool if like dogs and cats can have babies together? We could have like a
It's just some sort of mutant. No,
well, what about the people who have like half wolf, half dog? Like
yeah, that's not good either.
that is crazy.
I think it's not good for either animal.
Yeah.
I mean, I see when people crossbreed things, and it's like, okay, that's just for
Hell
shock
yeah.
and awe.
Shock and awe. and
What is
stuff.
it, like a labradoodle?
Shock
Like
and
a
awe.
poodle and a Labrador?
Shock and awe. I can't believe Myron, who called me last night, interrupted my European vacation watch time with mommy. With mommy, we watched. What's the other Samantha? What's the name of the European? I forgot the name of that
Which?
PBS show. The guy tours Europe. Like I don't know.
Anthony Bourdain?
Not Anthony Bourdain. What's the guy?
Tours Europe?
And the weird thing is, my mom's got the DVD set, but she still watches it
She still watches the one she
Yeah.
already owns?
because we don't got a DVD player. You got a DVD player?
Sure, I'd be glad to give you a DVD player also.
Nice.
Do
I
you,
don't know.
do you want a DVD player for your home?
I mean, I don't know. Not really.
No, Jesus.
I'm not trying to watch more European travel shows, you know.
You make your mom. Did your mom have a TV in her own room?
She's got a TV in her room and a TV in the family room.
So what you do is you install the DVD player on the TV in her room, so that she watches that shit in there.
Yeah, she's got a TV in her room and yeah. But my TV's not big enough. I need a big ass TV. I need a bigger TV and stuff. You know.
You need a bigger TV.
I need a bigger TV. Yeah, your dog is hella calm and stuff, you know?
Yep, as soon as I get up and we start walking around, he's going to get the zoomies, though.
I wonder if, you drug him or something.
No, you got CBD.
How much CBD do you give your dog, by the way?
I forget how much goes in the eyedropper, but it just goes in his food. Goes in the eyedropper, goes in his food, and he deals with San Francisco a lot better that way.
Nice. Because you're also on CBD, aren't you?
Currently, no. Last night, before I went to bed, yes.
How much do you take before you go to bed?
It depends. It depends on what I'm trying to do. If I'm just going to bed, I take I have a little rainbow gummy thingy.
I'm excited, you know. Remember, it's April 1st tomorrow. Remember last April 1st? I can't believe Don Lemon never showed up, you know.
Oh, yeah, that was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
that's funny.
What are your April 1st plans? What are you doing for April Fool's Day?
I don't know. Now that I have to celebrate Easter and Hitler's birthday and Luke's birthday all on the same day, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Hey, man.
Luke's birthday's on Easter.
It happened to me. I had to celebrate Joe Mama or Reese Witherspoon's birthday. And of course, I chose Reese Witherspoon because Joe Mama didn't book me for a comedy show, you know.
Right. You're so hurt by that, I swear.
I'm so butthurt. Yeah, I am. I'm so hurt. Nobody books me. That's why I get hurt.
Nobody books you.
But it's I don't know. I think I'm the greatest thing ever, personally.
And you guys are not making any comments on chat, so we can't even talk to you guys about stuff.
There's nobody listening in.
Yeah. Do we actually have viewership? Let's watch see if anybody's.
The Alvin fan club didn't turn in today. This is me.
Yeah, you actually have. So we have viewers on all 3 platforms.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So here, let me take off this.
Oh yeah. When are we going live on Instagram?
Well, we can.
We should do that.
That'll be good. So, you guys, if you guys are watching and you want to talk or have any questions, please hit us up. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here with my bowl. I'm ready to smoke. And it's funny because everything's right behind my lower thirds.
I do have a question. Yeah. If you're watching a porn actress play video games on Twitch, is it appropriate just to jerk off?
No.
Is it okay?
It is not.
But they're porn people, you know? They're porn people.
They're porn people.
I mean, why wouldn't
Children of the porn?
Why wouldn't it be appropriate? Why wouldn't it be okay for me to jerk off? Because they charge you for every fucking video now. You want to see my video, you got to pay $50. You know, I'm like, well, guess what? You're live on Twitch. I get to jerk off for free, God damn it. Is it not appropriate? I mean, I don't even sign in though, so they don't know it's me. I don't even sign in. I have a Twitch account, but I've never actually signed into it.
We're currently on Twitch.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I got it. I got it because it's one of the networks we're on, but I never actually.
But so why don't you ever log into it? Because it's always me logged into mine.
Because I don't have video games. I don't play video games. I don't know.
But not just video games are on Twitch. There's musical artists and everything else.
Yeah, but I always found it weird. I don't know. The whole watching people play video game shit. Because I don't even watch the video game. Because I'm old school. Some of these video games I just are outrageous. You know, they're just outrageous.
Did you get a new government phone?
I got a new Obama phone, but I fucked up. I'm one of those people.
What'd you do? Crack the screen already?
Nah, because I like to have 2 phones.
Sure.
I'm one of those people. I got
a burner phone.
The trouble is that signing up for another Obama phone cancels my last one, you know.
Yes, it does.
So I gotta tell people. But I decided, you know what? Fuck all these people, you know. I decided I'm not gonna tell any of them.
Oh, that your phone number changed?
Fuck that shit. Get me on Messenger. I'm tired of giving people my fucking numbers, you know. I'm an Obama.
So why don't you, because you have a Gmail, right?
I have a Gmail, yeah.
So why don't you just get a Google Voice phone number? And that number never changes, and you can have it on whatever phone you have it
Nah,
on.
man. I don't need fucking Myron calling me up.
7 in the morning.
What the
6 in the morning,
fuck,
2 in the
man?
morning.
I mean, why can't, if you're gonna call, why don't you fucking call now, loser? Why are you calling me while I'm watching European travel shows with my financial advisor and stuff?
That or make a comment and so we can talk about it.
Yeah, do something. I'm gonna
Even me, I tried to find some sort of interesting news, but it was all crap, man.
Maybe I think what Myron and I should do is like, we should figure out if they're having like a stripper open mic place. You know, like strip clubs have open mics for the strippers, and we should just go and do our routines.
So
And if we
that's what Lenny Bruce used to do in Northreach.
Yeah, so maybe that would be a good idea. And if we get banned from a strip club, like, hey, well,
But you know how
why the hell not?
You know how hard that is to compete with naked women, right?
I've been there, dude. I've been there.
So
I've been there.
you'd have to
Not fully naked, but yeah, I did do comedy like at a bikini bar in fucking West LA one time. And yeah, there were women. This is a funny story. So I actually got a lap dance. I walked into this place, but they were doing comedy on one side, but I got a lap dance, right? And then the woman was like, well, now you got to give me $20. And I told her, I'm like, oh, I thought you liked me. I didn't realize, you know, I'm here for the comedy. I don't go to a lot of strip clubs, but yeah, this woman gave me a lap dance. And then she's like looking at me. And the thing was, it wasn't even that good, you know. Like, it wasn't even that good. I was like, so I got out of pain. But yeah, but I thought it was weird. You know, you got women in one room in bikinis, and then you got us doing comedy. Who the hell, what? I mean, but they used to do comedy at that one strip club on Market. What was the name?
Market Street Cinema.
The Crazy Horse. The Crazy, remember?
Yeah,
like,
but they also didn't they have it at Market Street Cinema?
did they really? That was like, there was
Like
a
10
time
years ago.
I spent some time in the Market Street Cinema. That place is one of the places that's hard to describe to people. Like,
And I'm trying to remember where that was exactly.
it's was it like Second and Market? I think it's like Third and Market. No, not Third and Market. Maybe like
Yeah, it was.
Was it like Fourth? No, it was like Sixth.
I almost want to say it was up here, but it wasn't that far up.
No, I think it was near. It might be where the Strand is actually.
That's what I was kind of thinking. It was the Strand, but the Strand was there before. So I think it's the empty spot next to the Strand.
Yeah, so I think it's right over here. Yeah.
Where was
That was a weird place. Yeah, that was weird. They would have one woman stripping, and then a bunch of women would be walking around, and they would like be sitting on your lap and stuff, and you know, doing all kinds of weird shit. It was a weird place. It was a weird place. But yeah, that was that was like my spot for a while. I went there. Yeah, kind of sad. It was actually haunted and stuff, you know. It's weird. Most places like I like to go to are haunted. It's really weird. I don't like any places that aren't haunted. This place is haunted too, isn't it?
Sure, not anymore though.
There's like ghosts. There's like ghosts walking around here and stuff. Ghosts with names that start with J.
Yeah.
There's ghosts walking around here and stuff.
So Market Street Cinema was demolished.
I actually saw Dazed and Confused there. It was a movie theater.
And I was right.
Wasn't it a movie theater for a while too afterwards? Or
Yeah, I want to say.
wow.
So I think we were right. I think it was It was 1077 Market Street.
It's right by here, right?
Right.
I think
I want to say it was the parking lot next to. It's the parking lot that's covered right next to the Strand, the ACT.
Yeah, it's like a block. It's like a block away.
Right.
Market Street Cinema. Yeah, that place was famous. I don't know why.
And it says, oh, well, if you don't want to go there, that's fine, but go to the Crazy Horse, the makeout room, Eros.
But guess what? Our buffet is coming back. The Gold Club is bringing, I think it's on Tuesday.
Power Exchange. Hot House
The
Entertainment.
Gold Club is bringing back their buffet on Tuesday. Did you ever go to the Gold Club buffet?
No.
Yeah, the Gold Club isn't that far from here, right?
No, that's over by Hawthorne and New Montgomery.
We gotta go there. What is the first day?
Gold Club was rated number 9.
What day is the buffet? We gotta go for the buffet.
They're open at 7 p.m. They open.
No, but I mean they're doing the lunch buffet. I think this month in April. We gotta go check it out. We gotta go. I'm all about helping local businesses. You know, anything local.
Wow, there is literally.
Excited. Can we?
There's at least 18 clubs.
Can we bring like the dog with us?
Yeah, we can bring the dog.
Yeah,
with us.
I mean there's at least 10 in North Beach alone. I mean, that one section in North Beach, there's at least 10 strip clubs right there on Columbus.
Right.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of them. But you know the crazy thing, there's no strip clubs in Oakland. How the hell is it there's no strip clubs in Oakland? You know. Then in San Jose you got the Pussycat Theater. But is there any other ones? I think somebody told me that one got grandfathered in. In fact, that's what my grandfather said. He got grandfathered in.
You got grandfathered in.
He got grandfathered in that place. The Pussycat Theater.
The Pussycat Theater.
Yeah. Why isn't there any strip clubs? Like, there's not many strip clubs in the Bay Area, you know?
No, there's more in San Francisco than there is in the entire Bay Area.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why is it that there's no strip clubs like Oakland? Oakland's got underground strip clubs, I think. There's strip clubs and houses and stuff. They'll do strip clubs anywhere in Oakland. But, yeah, it's weird. Like, why? A city like Oakland, you know, I think that's what could happen. Aren't they doing like a Oakland mayor's race? I think if one of these people...
I thought they just did that.
If one of these people tells everybody, hey, you know, we're going to open up a strip club in Oakland, I think they can win. But, yeah, that's weird. Why isn't there any strip clubs in Oakland? I always wondered.
That's a good question.
All the beautiful things that happen in Oakland, you know. I feel bad for all these strippers, you know, because I'm quite sure more than half of the strippers who perform in San Francisco are probably in Oakland. They probably live in Oakland, so they should just build one there. But, yeah, it always surprised me about that. Is there any strip clubs where you live? Or?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm guessing there is.
There's got to be the 209 and stuff.
Yeah, I think the 209's definitely got them.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think it was in the parking lot right next to the ACT Theater.
Yeah, that place is haunted.
Yeah, they said it was haunted.
Yeah.
They said that
when they tear it down, does the ghost go away? I mean,
yeah, really, have they been?
Or do they just stick around? They become outdoor ghosts.
Market Street Cinema is considered haunted in popular culture. It features.
That's right. That's right.
In a 2013 episode of Ghost Adventures, season 7, episode 25.
2013.
And was used as the shooting location by filmmaker Charles Webb for a low-budget horror movie called G-String.
G-String.
Minx published. That's funny.
I want to do a shout out to St. Ides.
St. Ides.
Happy birthday, Joe Mama and Reese Witherspoon.
Is that who's this day?
No, that's the 22nd.
Okay.
It is kind of weird that I know Reese Witherspoon's birthday. You know?
Yeah, not creepy at all.
I only know one of my cousin's birthday because she was born on Halloween. So,
That's how you know.
That's how I remember. That's how I remember. Like, Halloween. I don't know anybody's birthday.
Did you know that cinema actually, when it was a movie theater, actually held almost 1,500 seats?
Yeah, I saw Dazed and Confused there when it came out. I think, yeah, I saw.
It was the place where Dirty Harry debuted in 1972.
We were smoking weed in the movie theater back then.
Right.
I think was it after, or I don't know when it became a movie theater, or was it around, that movie came out around, what, 93?
Which movie?
Dazed and Confused.
Yeah, about then.
Yeah, and we were actually smoking weed in the movie theater. It's hard to fathom that kind of stuff, you know. Like, people don't smoke weed in movie theaters and stuff. So what about the Gold Club? What day is it? We got to do like a party. We got to like
Club.
Find out when the Gold Club buffet is, because I keep seeing advertisements for it on Instagram. For some reason, they know I'm all about buffets. Chris loves two things in life. He loves buffets and strip clubs. I haven't been to a strip club in years.
All right, so like famous lunch buffet.
That's what I'm talking about.
All you can eat $5 lunch buffet.
$5. Wow.
Year round, Monday through Friday, 11:30 to 2.
Where's it at? In the Gold Club?
At the Gold Club.
We gotta go there one day. We gotta go there. We gotta get a bunch of people in there.
I want to know what the menu is.
I think they got chicken wings and stuff.
Yeah, I would think.
They got chicken wings, some tuna, some pineapple pizza, some pizza. I know. I actually have never been, so, but I know comedians used to go there. They never took.
Yeah,
me.
there's a whole bunch of chicken.
They never took me. You know why? It always broke my heart, you know.
Famous fried chicken Tuesdays.
They used to go, you see on Tuesdays they got fried chicken. We gotta go. We gotta go, goddamn.
Thursday they have prime rib, $15.95.
Oh no, we're not doing that. Prime. I don't like Amazon. We're not doing anything with the word
$7 happy hour.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the chicken wings.
Well, even the chicken they just showed on that plate looks pretty good.
Oh yeah. Somebody told me that the buffet is off the hook. You know.
It says it's the world famous.
The Luxor is closing down their buffet. That was like my favorite buffet in Vegas.
The Western and Union Square has the best buffet.
Oh yeah. Well, which one? The Western.
The Westin.
Oh yeah.
That's up by what do you call it?
It's in Union Square.
You got it.
It's in Union Square. I can't believe that like Myron isn't calling in. Like you disrupt the time between me and my mom watching the European travel show.
Well, the scary thing is that there's multiple people watching on all platforms, yet you guys haven't chimed in with any questions for anything.
Got any questions, goddammit?
I'm sitting here perusing buffets.
I'm all right. You want to talk shit? Call in. Talk shit. Who wants to talk shit? Who talks shit?
That's a lot of...
I don't think Alvin is dog sitting. I think he didn't want to come on. He's mad at me. He's mad at me. Everybody's mad at me.
Wow, their drinks are expensive, though.
Mad at me. Everybody's mad at me. This is the biggest fucking... This is the best podcast ever and stuff, you know.
It is. There you go.
By the way, I was watching the NFL Network this morning.
The NFL Network.
Yeah, they have a morning show I watch a lot, and one of the main people decided like to not work there anymore in the morning show. I just want to let them know I'm available. God damn it!
Oh, jeez.
They
decided not to work there. I'm guessing they're moving on to bigger and better things.
I hope so. I mean, how long can you just spend talking football anyway? You know?
Well, a lot of people can spend all day doing it.
Yeah, but after a while, it's like you got to memorize a bunch of players' names. Like, who cares? I'm a 49ers fan, but, you know, am I an NFL fan? You know? And like, do I know the players like I used to? I know the Niner players, but I mean, yeah. I mean, I know the main players, the stars, but like I can't name you like a roster. Like I don't fucking know. Like, I mean, some people actually fill out their own first round. They have like the first round draft.
Mm-hmm.
They have their own. I don't know who's gonna get drafted where. I don't even care.
You don't
I don't
even care.
even care. I don't even give a fuck. I don't know and I don't care. I mean, I like football, but they should hire me though. They need me.
They need you as the
They
color
need me,
commentator.
They need me on that show and stuff. I'll be like the pawhead football fan. I'll be in tie dyes. I'll just be like, I'll have a bong next to me and shit.
So let's see if we can get one more time for the studio line.
Bring out the fucking number, losers.
The studio hotline is open. 650-503-3435.
There it is. Well, there's the number, guys. We're trying to give you every chance. That or make a comment down below. We have.
It's today is Transgender Day of what is it? Transgender Day?
Oh wait, no. There's a celebration. What is it?
It's Transgender Day today. Shit.
It's
Why do you think Eddie Izzard is out here?
No, it's close. You're close.
The Transgender Day. What is it?
It's a. Let me look.
Why give them the 31st? Like, why make them wait the whole month? Why not give them like the first of the month? I think the Transgender Day should be like the first of the month. Why make them wait? Like, Women's History Month is like the second Saturday. Like, it should be the first Saturday. In fact, I think every Saturday should be like.
Hey, look, somebody's calling now.
Who's calling in?
Well, let's find out. It's gonna be Jeff Wheeler.
Put on Jeffrey.
Okay, here we go.
Call from.
Call from Santa Rita Prison.
To send a voicemail, press 2.
Collect call from Santa Rita Prison.
Hello.
What's up, Jeff?
Oh, how'd you know it was me? Oh, caller ID, I guess, huh?
Caller ID. It's because I can smell. I can smell the
I gotta figure
tacos.
out how to spoof that thing so, like, when
I can
people
smell the
answer the
tacos.
phone or, I ring them, they could say, oh, God, it's the Internal Revenue Service or something like that.
Do you pay taxes though?
That's a good question.
Are you paying them? Because it's April
I don't know.
15th, isn't it?
I lost a shitload of money on solar, on a solar power company this year, so I should get money back or whatever, tax credits or some fucking bullshit. I don't know, man. There's not going to be a government after a while, so what do we need taxes for?
Well, lucky for you, I do stock tips.
Well, I just made some stock moves. I mean, I upped my earnings like by $6,000 by just moving a couple of things. So that I considered good. But
I suggest you invest
I might have moved myself out of benefits that Medicare and other shit are paying. So can I say shit? Is that okay?
You should put all
Don't worry, we'll cut it out in post.
You should put all your shitty money in stocks.
So, Chris, you were absolutely correct. It is International Transgender Day, and visibility celebrated in San Francisco.
I mean, do you really doubt me at this point?
Oh, yeah, I doubt you.
Do you doubt me at this point? Do you doubt that? I don't know what
Did you see I posted it to you on Facebook there. Did you see that?
I'm not on Facebook, fool. I'm during the show.
Your comment on where you're live there, I put a comment there.
I do not see anything.
So what's new? All right. What's up with your avocado? Is your
It's
avocado?
a Chris Chipakazi is live, and then I put a comment down there.
That's what
My
I'm talking
avocado
about,
is
fool.
going. It's like you. It's losing its leaves.
You gotta be
I
cleaning
guess
that up.
in Mexico it's like the season for all the plants to like go dormant or whatever.
Okay, so you do have some things.
I'm thinking about moving to Mexico because I'm tired of
Why?
living in
They
a country
cut off
with male
heads down
president.
there and
Why are you
shoot
cutting off
people.
my joke?
I mean,
fool?
it's
Why are you cutting
moving
off
to
my
Mexico,
joke? No cutting off my
might-
joke, Jeffrey. Ugh.
You live near Oakland. Why don't you just go to Oakland? It's kind of like moving to Mexico.
There's no strip clubs in Oakland, though. That's why
There's good.
I'm not moving there.
taquerias and things there.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's no strip clubs in Oakland. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
What
by
do
the
you need
way,
a strip club for? Just
who is it? It is.
call, there. You can hire a private stripper. Why not do that?
So here's Jeff's comments. Trump has canceled April Fool's Day.
Has he really? Has he really? Happy
Well, because he's afraid
transgender.
that the
What is
whole thing will be
transgender
about.
day?
He wants everything to be about him, and he's about the biggest fool there is.
He's an evil person, you know.
I
You know
figured
what?
out. I
I'm
did
thinking
my
Trump
Zoom
is
show
worse than
last
Hitler.
night for Vihey,
Trump is worse than
and
Hitler.
I
You know
figured
what I
out.
mean?
I figured out where the world is heading.
Who do you think is worse, Trump or Hitler?
Trump or what?
And Hitler, who's worse, Trump or Hitler?
I think they're tied right now.
I think Trump is way worse than Hitler. You
Well, I
know?
figured out what they're doing.
Because when
I mean,
Hitler lost,
they're
he
doing
moved to
everything to
Argentina.
get
God damn it!
everybody pissed off.
He didn't
at us,
try
you
and
know.
take over again.
What?
When Hitler lost, he said fuck it. He never came back. Just left.
Well, Trump is trying to change the whole world, the whole thing, and it's all between Trump, Putin, and the Chinese guy Xi. So he's trying to divide. They're trying to divide the world up for that. So we're going to have Trump will have. He wants Canada and he wants Greenland, right?
Well, you know why he
Correct.
wants Canada?
Correct.
Because
And then that Putin wants to rebuild the old USSR. So you've got these three powers. So basically the North American, or basically the American Western Hemisphere, is going to be us. And the new name is going to be the Territorial Regentry of United Magnificent People. Now, what's the acronym for that?
you know the funny thing is
Think about it.
when I was a kid,
Okay,
I used to
Russia's going to be the province of United Territories and Independent Nations.
I always
That's
thought I was
cool.
going to be the first president of the world. You know, when I was a kid.
No. It's not. Well, not going to be one leader. It's three. You got Trump,
I always-
Putin, and Xi.
when I was a kid,
Elon is
I
quitting
used
Doge.
I used to practice doing my speeches. I was the president of the world. I always
You're
envisioned
practicing
myself.
doing what to your what?
Well, we're gonna have a president in North America one of these days. You know.
Well, that's what I just said. The Territorial Regentry of
Right.
United Magnificent People. That's
Well,
us.
When
That's
I was a
Trump.
kid, I always envisioned myself as the first president of the whole world. You know, it's gonna be me.
Well, that's
Everybody
that
talks
you're
about the
having
man
delusions
taking
of
over.
grandeur.
They don't
That's
realize
what they
I'm that
call that.
motherfucking man. I'm the one taking your stupid ass over. I'm the one you hate. I'm gonna be the first president of the world. God damn it! Did you even know that about
No,
me?
it wouldn't be a president. That would be you'd be the potentate or something.
Well,
There'd
what are
be a
you
different-
saying? What are you saying? I'm gonna
Well,
win a
the
legal
Emperor
election. God damn it!
Palpatine. You'd be emperor, not
I'm gonna-
president.
In the future, we're gonna do elections. They're gonna last like a minute. We're all gonna.
Trump is already talking about he wants a third term. He's not even 100 days into this, and he's already, looking forward to 2028. I got news for you. By 2026, he's going to be 6 feet under. He's not going to be around in 2028.
Well, he definitely better start driving around in the Pope mobile.
Hey,
Well, you know,
Jeff,
have you been,
Jeff,
all of a sudden,
Jeff,
yesterday, I saw
Jeff,
it all over
Jeff,
the web. Everybody
Jeff,
is talking
Jeff.
about the
Everybody's talking about peace and love. Everybody's talking about this or that. I just want to say that what city do you live in case the FBI's got to go talk to you later, you know?
I live in Auburn.
You live in Auburn.
Yeah, there you go.
In Alabama? Are you in the Alabama or the California one?
There's only the California one in California.
No, but there's like an Auburn University, isn't there? I just watched them play basketball, God damn it.
That's in that state of all those crossbreds and inbreds you're thinking of.
Hey, you know, there's one
All
person.
the Proud Boys are down there. That's their state.
If there's one person I always thought was crossbred, I think it was you. You look like you were crossbred. I think you were crossbred by I think you're half human, half animal or something.
Well, I don't know what to say to that.
You kind of sound excited about it, like I'm calling you some kind of mutant from Marvel.
So anyway, what are you gonna do for your birthday this year? Are you gonna do another? Are you gonna arrange for another stand-up thing like that where
Hell
nobody
yeah!
shows up? But
I'm looking for a venue. Myron the Moron, who he also has a May 7th birthday, and we want to do a show for my birthday, for our birthday.
Was he born or hatched?
Oh, that guy? I think he was like
was Myron, was he born or hatched?
I think Myron was he was a scientific experiment that went wrong.
Yeah.
I think he came out
So
of a
what,
test
you
tube.
gonna try to get that clam plates again or what?
Oh, nah. We're going to find some venue. We're going to find some venue for our show, for our May 7th birthday.
Like the Punchline or something?
Well, no, not the Punchline, nah.
Yeah.
You know, not unless you want to. Why don't you buy some Live Nation stock and get me in the Punchline? That's what you should do. Spend all your money. Take all your money and buy Live Nation stock. That's my stock tip of the day. Every time I hear a comedian complaining about the Punchline, I always tell them, hey, why don't you just buy some Live Nation stock? You know?
Hey, you know much about the city of American Canyon? Vi is having a conniption fit over the mayor and a comedy show he's supposed to have there.
Oh, what's going on with that? I don't even know.
I know apparently the mayor is like spreading rumors that the show was bogus, and it's like, I guess they had people buying tickets, and they were Vi was on the Zoom last night saying that there were people asking for refunds because of this mayor. I told Vi, I go, well, you need the assistance of Noah Heckler, world famous comedy attorney. And
I think
if you have a comedy problem, Noah Heckler will fix it for you.
I don't know. It sounds like one of Vaha's made up stories just to get publicity.
No, it's apparently a high school like stage thing. Pretty big room, about 400 people. It's an authentic thing. And I was trying to think. I thought American Canyon was like one of those little towns wedged up around Moraga. But then I remembered last night, that's where they had that earthquake a few years back. Remember the one in Napa, damaged their downtown?
American Canyon in Sacramento?
No, it's near Napa, apparently. It's a little hole in the wall town, near Vallejo, apparently. I thought it was near Moraga. There's something up there near Moraga that reminds me of it.
Yeah, Vaha likes to come up with stories to get publicity a lot of the time.
No, that just sounded like a true deal. I mean,
he told me that the owner of the Best of SF comedy competition is feuding with him because he claims he stole his name, the Best of SF. The guy said he stole the name from him, and he's feuding with me. But no, I think I don't know.
Doesn't someone have a copyright on it?
I don't think there is a copyright. You should do that. You should copyright Best of SF. I think Best of SF is probably copyrighted, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would think so. I mean, if you're using that to generate business.
Yeah, you know, if I always try to
Wasn't
get
it
few
like
going.
a name front for like a comedy school or something like that?
Yeah. It's un-American to fight with American Canyon, isn't it? Like, why? We got 5 minutes left. Hey, you should come in again. You should come in
Let's
again.
see.
Yeah, you should come.
Tomorrow's April Fools. We did.
Well, you
the
should
April
come in
Fools
for my
last
show
year.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
You should come in for my April
Well,
Fool's show tomorrow.
there is no April Fools tomorrow. I told you, Trump canceled it.
Hey, you know what?
So, you know, somebody tries to tell you an April Fool's joke, you're saying, hey, man, you know, the phony big guy and the orange, you know, the piece of shit painted orange said it's canceled, you know.
I don't know, you know. I still think he might try and have like a whole month named after him, you know. Like Julius Caesar changed July to July.
I'm beginning to dislike Shady Vance more than Trump.
I think Trump
that
should like
guy's
take
an
over like
obnoxious jerk.
September or something. We instead of calling it September, we should just call it Trump. You know.
You know what? People ought to get together and send a stripper to Trump. You know, that would be funny.
You probably would enjoy that, you know. I don't know,
Yeah.
you're an old
But
guy.
she'd reach down there and she'd go, is that all there is?
Do you think Trump is still fucking though? I mean, you're an old dude. Do you think Trump is still fucking?
I don't know what the hell is... Doesn't his wife, like, live in another country? Or she's in New York or something like that?
Well, of course she's in New York, dude.
Which is
But
slightly different.
New York and
she's
D.C.
not
are
in the
like
White
3 hours
House.
apart, aren't they? It's a helicopter ride away.
Yeah. Hey, was your name on that email list with the Secretary of Defense and all that? You know, they had the Houthi attack was like...
Yeah, he was on the
How was that?
I mean,
the group chat.
Can you imagine if Hillary Clinton had been involved in something like that? I mean, what was it? You never heard the end of Benghazi. You never heard the end of her email server. They never even found any shit on the email server.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You know what?
I mean, you know, you can erase your email, but whoever it was that sent you the email, there's still a record of it on their servers. So, you know, that stuff never goes away.
Who cares, you know?
I mean, the Republicans do. Apparently, you know, anything that is of no importance to no one else, they make a big deal about it, you know.
Hey, God damn it. Are you voting for Mayor of Oakland or what?
I don't think they need a mayor. I think they should just try total anarchy for a while.
You know, I met the mayor, the interim mayor. I met him.
Is that the one that's being like recalled or?
Nah, they recalled the woman.
The other one sounded corrupt as hell. The one they had when the FBI went to her house and then she was like bitching about it because I guess they found all kind of things that
you know
were
what?
incriminating.
My thing is, like, you're the Oakland mayor. Maybe they should just let you be corrupt. You know what I mean? And you're the mayor of Oakland, dude. Like, this is not Beverly Hills, you know?
Well, I mean, government, the nature of government itself is cruel. It's controlled corruption. I mean, the whole thing is corrupt, if you
That's
want to
what
put
it
it that
is.
way,
God
aren't they?
damn it. Have you seen Snow White yet, or what?
No, why would I want to see that?
Because she's Snow White. God damn it.
It's like a Disney movie, man. The last Disney movie I saw was like Herbie Got Stoned or something. You know, the Volkswagen full of pot smoke or something. You probably saw that.
Sounds like something I would watch.
You would probably want that Volkswagen. You'd get in there, you'd never get out of it.
I don't think she was smoking weed in that movie though. You're not talking about
Herbie
the redhead.
Paul, didn't they make a Herbie Gets Stoned or something? They
Herbie
made all those
does not get
movies.
They must have. I don't remember it, but I do remember Herbie Goes to Rehab. So I'm guessing. I'm guessing it was the one right before that.
Herbie goes to the pot club and stuff.
Yeah, Herbie goes to the dispensary.
Herbie goes to the dispensary.
Herbie goes to get Herb. Herbie goes to go get Herb.
The guy from,
That's what we're
Buddy
looking for.
Hackett, the guy from
It's
Hollywood
weird that
Square.
Jeff isn't
He
a
was there.
pothead, Why don't you become a
Buddy
pothead,
Hackett.
Jeff?
Chris reminds me of Buddy Hackett. You talk just like him. You guys both sound alike.
There you go. All right, so
if they ever do a Buddy Hackett biography movie, you ought to audition for it. You almost look like him. You'd be right there, man. You'd be Buddy Hackett.
So Jeff, before we excuse me, guys.
Jeff, are you my buddy?
Before we take off here, make sure to give us whatever your promo, like tell us where your socials are, where we can catch up with you.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm just making all kind of headway on the Zoom show. I almost won last night. Aaron Bullitt won, and he was making jokes about Michael Jackson, and and he beat me by a couple of points. I said, you know what? Only a black guy could make jokes about a dead black pedophile. A white guy could not, make jokes like that. It wouldn't be.
Not even a white pedophile. So Jeff, tell us your socials before we play you off like the Grammys.
Oh God! Just people should check out the Zoom show on Sunday. The Best of San Francisco. Go there to their webpage.
Jeff, what are you doing on 420?
420? I told you I don't smoke pot. I usually stay away from San Francisco because there's like all these idiots.
Well, guess what, Jeff? You can drink your pot now too. It's not about smoking it. You can drink it, motherfucker. You can inject it. You can put it in your motherfucking asshole. It'll get you high. The fuck are you talking about?
I'm going to make a new company of edibles. They're going to be called Eat Me's. Would you buy Eat Me's?
I want to talk about my new sponsor, St. Ides. Why is St. Ides sponsoring this bullshit show?
You have to be the sponsor for Eat Me's.
Are you going to go see Eddie Izzard and playing Hamlet? To be or not to be? To be or not to be?
I was going to go see Y&T next weekend, but a friend of mine said hold off on buying tickets because he knows Gabe Menichetti. And it's like, it's at the Redwood City little Fox Theater. It's like, it's probably sold out, so now I ain't going to go to that.
Y&T is going to be at the Little Fox.
The Fox,
are you going to go?
Fox in Redwood City.
We got a minute left, fool. We got a minute left. I want to do a shout out. Don't forget to come to my. Are you coming for my open?
One at a time, Jeff. Hold on.
Jeffrey, what's that? So are you gonna be here tomorrow for my April Fool's show or?
Yeah, we'll do the canceled April Fool's Day show.
Hell yeah! It's at 1 p.m. Show up.
Yeah. I'll bring a couple cans of Eat Me's.
Yeah, there you go.
Bring some St. Ides, peach flavored. Peach.
You heard that first. I think we should get into business selling Eat Me's. I think they'd be big.
I think so.
The guy goes, hey, you have any pot? He goes, yeah, here, Eat Me.
We can get like some swag and stuff. We can like we can make some shorts that say "Eat Me" in the back.
Producers of Animal House because of the Eat Me cake.
Yeah, we should make like shorts that say "Eat Me" in the back. Do you think we can actually sell those?
That's what I want for my birthday. I want someone to make me an Eat Me cake. I mean, not just a cake. I mean, I want the whole thing. I want the Lincoln underneath it that you could drive. That's is an actual cake, so
Well,
you can eat the
I
car.
want a
and
raindrop
you can
cake.
drive
Have you ever
into
eaten a
things with
raindrop
it.
cake? Have you had a raindrop
I'd like to
cake?
drive it. Can you imagine
We gotta go, fool. We gotta go, Jeffrey.
You
It's
do?
time to go, bro.
What,
I'm
is it the
sorry,
end of your
guys.
show
It's time to
already?
go.
Oh, shit,
We gotta
man, I'm not
go,
even done
Jeffrey.
with-
We gotta go, Jeffrey. But you should have called earlier if you wanna talk. If you wanted to talk, you should have called earlier. God damn it! What took you so long? Every Monday from 1 to 3, the Junkyard Rat Show. Don't forget to come in tomorrow, Jeff. See you later.